All right, welcome to another episode of Musings. As always, I'm your host, Derek, and with me, as always, is Pat. Pat, how are we all doing today?
We're doing great. Holiday season, a lot of shopping, a lot of weird weather, but it's all jolly over here.
Very jolly indeed. Can see you're wearing your best
Yeah,
holiday sweater.
have to, got to do it. Come on, everybody's got to do the ugly sweater competition. But
Yeah, so very excited for today's episode. Today's our holiday special.
hmm
So we're going to be talking all about holiday songs, Christmas songs, why they're very unique and special to us, and heard we have a little game at the end that I have no idea what it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
So can't wait for that.
Oh boy.
But very excited.
Mhm.
How has the beginning of your holiday season been?
Good, good. Feeling the cheer. Wish there was a little bit more snow. I know everyone's not a fan of it, but can't have the holidays without a little bit of snow. But it's good so far. Just got the holiday shopping out the way. Now I'm just ready to hang out, kick my feet up, and just relax with everyone. And obviously watch who gets a little bit too much eggnog in their system, as always.
Yeah, and I really do hope for more snow, but who knows with the weather that we've been having.
Yeah, yeah.
50 degrees one day, negative 12 the next day,
Yeah, like no consistency. It's very strange. It's very strange. But when it hits those little notes where we're like, oh, we're here in Christmas now or holiday season, I kind of live for that. But
Don't we all? Don't we
don't we
all?
all? Yeah, yeah,
So let's jump in. First
yeah.
segment today, we're going to talk about, why does Christmas music hit
hmm
different? Because, I think it really does. Brings about a certain cheer, puts a little extra pep in your step while you're
hmm
shopping for everybody.
hmm
So let's talk a little bit about why that hits different, and we'll kind of talk about some songs that we really enjoy during
Yeah.
this holiday season.
Oh, absolutely. So, let's. Mind if I take the lead on this one? I think we all enjoy just like the holiday festive spirit with like just certain songs. Obviously, having the people that singing outside of people's apartments and houses. Uh, you know, I really wish I had the courage that they do, but they do it in the cold, whatever it is. But when we talk about Christmas music, there's always like this. It's this magnetic yet powerful feeling with every like song, and I've heard just all kinds of different versions of Christmas music, but they all hit like a perfect button of like warmth and just like you feel so like charged with good energy. And when we hear like certain songs like the classic that everyone doesn't want to hear anymore, "All I Want for Christmas Is You" by Mariah Carey. Yes, it gets played out very much from the radio, but there's a reason. But there's a reason why, and
hmm
it like even though yes we hear it all the time, it's so much to the point it's repetitive, but I still welcome it. I still welcome the song. It just I'm like, yeah, I can't help but nod my head to the track a little bit, but
But yeah,
there's a reason why, and there's a formula to it, and we're gonna talk about it.
yeah, and I think anytime I hear that song, it just immediately it's immediate signal of like, okay,
Yeah.
it's holiday time.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to go shopping and
Yeah.
put your jacket on. It's time for some hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah, put up the tree. Like you're right. It just creates this sense of like, okay, we're here. It's holiday
Mm-hmm.
season. Let's get all the red sweaters out. Uh, the red hats, the beanies, if you prefer that, and
Yeah.
let's get the
Yeah.
eggnog cracking. What are we doing here?
Yeah. Exactly.
Um, but yeah, it's funny. I was just talking to my wife the other night
Mm.
about this. She must be raking in Mariah Carey probably millions every holiday season. Like
Oh,
she's definitely living off that one song.
time out. And I was saying this like literally the day after Halloween. I hear that song like November 1st. That is being played, and I'm like, "Yo, we didn't even get through Thanksgiving yet."
It
And
gets
I'm
earlier every year.
right, like it don't like I think almost at midnight of November 1st. As soon as the clock turns, I think someone's like, load it up," and I'm like, "Geez." Like I don't know if that's intentional or it's just that song is just that infectious that radio is like we have to sell this, we have to play this, like
Yeah.
it's just guaranteed.
It wouldn't be Christmas without
No,
Mariah Carey singing to me.
how did she do that? Like immediately, like now she's like the go-to Christmas song is her song, like without a doubt. Like we're obviously we're going to talk about like all the charts and music of history of Christmas related music, but she, like that's a modern hit that came
Oh
out.
yeah.
It like and it's already in history.
It's
It
gonna be
has to be.
timeless. It's gonna be
Yeah,
timeless.
it's timeless and it's a modern hit. That's as I know that's kind of like I know everyone's kind of tired of hearing it, but we have to like I'll give my nod to Mariah Carey to become one of the first in recent memory to be a classic
Mm-hmm.
with
Mm-hmm.
Christmas music. Like
You can't doubt it. You can't.
Yeah.
And the greatest thing is she's an accomplished singer with other songs that she's done. So it's not like, oh, she's a one-hit wonder.
No. Yeah, you're right.
But you know what? She could be a one-hit wonder and live off this song for the rest of the time.
I think she yeah,
She
yeah,
does
I agree.
Currently.
Yeah. I had to think about it.
Right.
I was like, when's the last time I heard like a new music? I'm like, no, I don't.
I really
think she
haven't.
Needs to. She doesn't need to.
She doesn't need to. She owns Christmas. Like she owns the holiday of Christmas.
She owns Christmas. I think that's a fair assessment. Like I would have to agree with that. Like, and I'm willing to argue with anyone. I'm like, I don't think you can name any. You can't have a top 10 or top 5 Christmas songs, and her name is not in the.
It's got to be. It's got to be in your list.
Yeah, it has to. Yeah, like by any metric.
I don't want to hear it. So. Anyway.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Wow. So let's get into though. What makes these songs or what makes Christmas songs, feel the way they do. And I think there is a certain formula and a certain way that they captivate their audience. So, let's talk a little bit about that. And I'd like to take a little bit of the first part of this here, if you don't mind, because
please, by all means, sir.
5 Towns College.
Still not sponsored. Yeah, it gets sponsored by them, like because we talk about it. At this point, let's just get the sponsor.
They won't mind. They would actually appreciate it. So.
They'd be like, "Word, this is fantastic."
Somebody's talking about us. Great.
Right.
Anyway, so the first point here being, there's most Christmas songs, not all, but most, are in a major key. And when we're talking about songs and music theory a little bit, there's certain keys you can have, and keys have different sounds and different effects on the listener for basic music theory knowledge right there. But most Christmas songs are in a major key. And to simplify it, major keys, you usually evoke happy emotions, evoke warm feelings, and are very hopeful kind of feeling songs, right? And most Christmas songs are in a major key. Now there are some that are in minor key. Now minor keys are can be sad, sounding. I'm thinking of that Christmas song. Escaping me now. It's gonna come back to me. It's about the mother. I think she lost her daughter on Christmas. It's like really sad. Yeah, I'm gonna find it. But that song is not in a major key because that's not really a happy song. It's a minor key song. Anyway, I'll figure that out. We'll come back to it. It's gonna hit me later. So they're in major keys, and
Mm-hmm.
they're in a progression that each of the tones or chords
Mm-hmm.
are in a major key. So I guess if we're talking about C,
Mm-hmm.
right, the chords would generally be like a C, F, G, C. Those are all happy feeling chords in a major key. But anyway, enough about the nerd stuff there.
Yeah.
Um,
I
what
like nerd
other
stuff.
what other elements do Christmas songs have that you
Well,
notice?
if I had to be honest with you, they have kind of like a, well, maybe this is just from the Christmas music I'm familiar with. They always have
Mm,
like a gospel, like a jazz harmony to it. If I had to be honest with you, like music, like I can hear it, and that's like it's always like not nurturing. I can't look up a better word, but I think that's kind of the word how I feel from the melodies and how it's played, or it's the song structure. It gives like a warmth and gospel feel to me. So it feels like the ensemble sounds so like wholesome, if that makes sense.
hmm hmm
So I think that's kind of what I that's the Christmas music that I'm familiar with. But they have, if I'm looking at like just generically like across the board, there's always that elements that kind of feels like you just said, C major chords, and I think that's kind of like what I associate with Christmas is like gospel, kind of like it just sounds so timeless, and I think that's the best way I can explain it.
I
And
think too. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, no, please, no, please go for it.
With that, I think it's also the instrumentation
Mm-hmm.
that writers used. So a lot of classic holiday songs were often written with strings,
Mm-hmm.
violins, violas, cellos,
Yeah.
along with some woodwind instruments to really
Mm-hmm.
create that like warm sound, right?
Right.
More modern songs, still written in major keys, also add elements of, guitars that are often tuned a bit lower. So it's
Yeah.
because, heavier bass notes tend to feel warming.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, also like pianos are played in a lower register to kind of give you that warm feeling
Mm-hmm.
that I think is really essential to a holiday song.
Right. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But as we were saying, so we are talking about like Christmas music and everything, and I gotta ask, everyone has a song that's attached to them as their personal favorite.
Mm.
What's yours?
So I have two,
Mm, okay.
and I'm not I'm not super into the classic holiday Christmas songs. Not
Mm,
that I don't dislike them. I'll listen to
mm-hmm,
them, of course.
mm-hmm.
I'm more modern, but
Okay.
so I will go with for I guess classic modern would
Mm-hmm.
be Holly Jolly by none other than Michael Bublé.
Oh,
Um,
you can't go anything wrong with that guy.
no, he's got a timeless voice.
Mm,
The way it was written, the way it was composed was well done, well thought out. And his voice again just brings a lot of warmth, a lot of class, and
mm,
it's a great song that I
mm-hmm.
think is perfect for the holiday season.
Correct. I get you. I hear you. You can't go wrong
Um,
with them.
Along with that, I have another favorite.
Oh, go for it. Let's
I
see the
have
second
two.
one.
I couldn't
Yeah,
get rid
let's
of the
see.
other one.
Oh.
Um, so this is more like an alternative favorite of mine.
Mm,
This is the song Christmas. Now, this is a cover,
mm-hmm.
but it's by this artist, Dustin Kinsroar. I'm going to say this really wrong. Kinsroar.
It's all right.
Uh, but if you know who he is the
Mm-hmm.
lead singer of the band Thrice, which I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he does this cover, and it's very different. Again, he actually turned the song. It's in a minor key versus
Mm-hmm.
a major key, but it's still an uplifting, joyful, warm
Mm-hmm.
song. So I thought it was really creative how he turned it, flipped it, and put it into a minor key, and still sounds happy and joyful.
Right. I think
So,
that's a talent, to be honest with you. Like it
mhm.
might to turn something that and give it a flipping like experience. Like you're turning it into something else in order to. I just like when artists or singers, in this case, Dustin did that. That takes. I haven't personally heard this one yet, but I like that people are giving it a different twist. Yes, they're doing a cover, but they're still adding their flair to it, and I like that. Yeah, but that's pretty cool.
Us. So what about you, sir?
All right. Mine is classic, and it is a Christmas Star by John Williams. Now, it may not be as popular, but to me, it's classic, and and I am not ashamed to admit where experienced the song, which is from Home Alone 2, the Lost in New York one. I know.
Classic.
It's
Classic.
if we're talking about Christmas movies, that's mine right there. I know.
I I have a
Go.
really important question.
Oh, please go for it.
Home Alone 1 versus Home Alone 2. Which one's better?
Two.
Okay. All right.
This
Okay.
that's top for the day, but that the stakes are higher, and I'm gonna admit Kevin did a very good job navigating the streets of New York with no help from no one. He's like 11 or 10, and he's navigating New York City with expertise. He stops a crime. We're not gonna talk about it, but it's
No
one of the
no cell phones. He did it without a cell phone.
without no modern technology. He had a tape recorder on him and his dad's credit card, and he made it work.
I mean, you can
Hey,
do anything with a Visa. So,
anything with a Visa. Yet again, we got to get them sponsoring us. But yeah, Christmas, a Christmas Star by John Williams.
mhm.
It's so good. It has like a choir singing the chorus, and it's a little bit slower. It's a little bit more sad, but to me, it seems it sounds hopeful, and I like that. It gives that hopeful, feeling to the song, and I love that. Most singers, it's either a duet or an individual singer, but it was like the chorus was sung by like a choir, and to me, that it felt like gospel, but it felt like I really felt like everything could be okay. Because around the holiday season, you never know what everyone's going through. But one of the things that's very important is that cheer of that things can improve. So that's why I have such an attachment to it. I heard it when I was a kid, and then I heard it again recently, maybe a few weeks ago, while I was putting up the Christmas tree. I had to put Home Alone 2 on, and I heard the
Of
song, and
course.
I felt the same exact way as the young Pat when he was a kid hearing that wonderful song. So I think that's my personal favorite.
Hmm.
And if I had room to do a top three, yes, I would put "All I Want for Christmas Is You" by Mariah Carey.
Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
I, we'll discuss a top three, but I'm just kidding.
Who wouldn't?
Who
Tell
would?
us. Musicmusingspodcast at gmail.com.
Yes. Challenge us.
If it's not in your top 3, what are you doing?
Yeah, for real. Like, really, if it's not, you're lying at this point.
Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to your friends. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. But moving on. So even though we're talking about modern like takes on Christmas music, let's
Mhm.
look at the classics that lasted the test of time, that literally are probably the staple of what we consider Christmas music.
Mhm.
So when we're talking about like ah, White Christmas, guaranteed to always be played in any playlist, radio. It's guaranteed to play that classic Christmas song. And
Mhm.
then you have Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, which yet again, these songs came out in the 60s, or no, 50s or 60s. And they are still played
40s.
40s.
White Christmas was, I think it was 1942. Yes.
42.
No.
And it's being played in 2025. that tells you how timeless it is and how much of a classic it is.
I mean, it's good old Bing Crosby there. So,
Yeah, yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
but yeah, no, I would definitely agree. I think these songs are going to be there forever.
Mm, yeah.
White Christmas, definitely one of them.
Mm.
Um, and have you ever seen? I mean, the movie White Christmas that it came from.
Mm. No, I don't think I have.
It's it's an old fashioned movie. You got to watch it because it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it puts you in the mood. There's some questionable parts in this movie. Um, that we'll save for another episode. You watch it first. Watch
Watch
it,
it first.
and then
Watch it. Yeah.
we'll talk. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk.
Um, but yeah, actually, no. I'm sorry. It was not. The movie wasn't White Christmas. It was called Holiday Inn. It was a
Holiday
musical film. Sorry. Yes.
musical.
Hmm.
Wow. Now, we've everyone that knows me, I'm not as much of a fan of musicals, but I, I might have to go against my own code and watch this one.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
good?
it's the season. It's the season of doing that.
Yeah. All right. We'll see. We'll see.
Um, so the next classic we have here, what do we have?
Mm-hmm.
The Christmas Song by Nate King Cole.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Timeless.
Smooth. It's. I want to ask, like, this is a side question now. The singers of the 40s and 50s, what was the key to making their? Did they know that they had the formula of how to sing that will last the test of time? Like, these songs came out in the 40s and 50s, maybe 60s, and yet they're still like welcoming today. And even in modern age, we have a different, we have modern artists, but we have like a timeless voice or a timeless experience. And yet it just consistently, I think, holds up today. And especially in terms of Christmas music. Like, we can't, like, did they have the formula, I guess is the question.
So I'm gonna say a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
artists back
Okay.
in the like 30s, 40s, 50s,
Mm-hmm.
60s, we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was more talent.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a brave take.
Yeah.
Say more. Say more. Say more.
And I'm gonna say why. Yes, I think because there was no auto tune back then.
That is true.
There was no producer per se. There was no somebody who could help write certain things. Like there were composers, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
professional composers, which is a whole nother skill set.
Yes.
But I think singers back then were more along the lines of singer songwriters because they just had to be. Because there wasn't somebody there to help you along the way, or there wasn't a computer program that could help you along the way. You had to do it all. And I think people back then had more talent because, or not more talent always, but there was more of determination and grind because they knew that if I wanted to be a professional musician and get my name out there, I have to practice this all the time. And I also need to be able to write my own music, write my own music in actual notation, and then give it to players who would play my music while I'm also singing it. And I think not that that doesn't exist today. I think there are people like that today who can do that.
Yeah.
And certainly in different ways, but I just don't think the quantity of that talent exists today because I think technology plays a lot into that, where you may have somebody who has genuinely a good voice, but they may not know how to write a song. and that's okay. They rely on a computer to do that for them, or they rely on somebody else to make their music,
Right.
rather than being more unique in a way because they can write their own music along with being a singer or whatever
Mm-hmm.
they do.
Right.
So, yeah, I think back then there was more talent in
Mm-hmm.
ways, more quantity of talent
Right. I
because there wasn't
actually
that much to help.
yeah, I actually have something to add on to what you just said, because when you mentioned that, there was some wheels turning in my head, and I referenced to the perfect example. Now, I agree with your saying that there's a little bit of help from the technology today. There's a song that everyone knows, "Lovely Day" by Bill Withers, and towards the end of the song, the man holds a note for such a long period of time that I was like, how can you how like I'm like the level of skill to maintain it for more than 20 to 25 seconds. I'm like, I'm trying to think of something that I've seen that in recent memory. I can't.
Mm.
So you might have a point about the talent pool being much more, it was a different level. You might have a very good point on that. I think that's a topic for another day. I think that might be a good point you brought up. But I will say
Yeah,
you
and
have.
it's
Mhm.
it's again nothing. There's definitely talent today, right? There's people out
Correct.
there, but I just think it's different in the sense that back then it's like you had to do everything. You had to know how to do everything. You had to know how to
Mm-hmm.
write a song. You had to literally know how to write it notation for notation on paper.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you had to be able to also play a few different instruments. A lot of singers from back then, everybody knew how to play piano. Like you had to know how to play piano in one way or
Mm-hmm.
another.
Right.
And if you didn't know how to play piano, you knew how to play guitar because guitar was a lot cheaper than a piano, and
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of the same thinking of a piano once you figure it out. So it was one of those instruments, and then most of the time they knew how to also play a couple brass instruments because you had
Mm-hmm.
to if you're writing music for it. So
Mm-hmm.
just because out of necessity you knew how to play a few different instruments along with like singing or whatever else you were doing.
Right.
So, but that could be that's a whole nother topic
That's
for
that.
another day. You know?
I think you just created another episode right there, and I'm eager to go down this rabbit hole and figure it out. I mean, you might be onto something. We're not discrediting uh, artists today that there's not talent. We're not saying that away, but I think it was the game was different compared to today, because I think there's a little bit more technology, as you just said. There's much more people that can help you out, but I think back then you had to have a good set of skills before you can really step into singing or
Hmm.
getting into music. You had to have these types of skills under your belt versus I wanted to do it and I might have some innate ability. No, they like you had to make sure it was tightened before you can, really step up to, be on the radio. I think I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and so to go back to the Christmas song by Nate King Cole, of
Mm-hmm.
course, here's a uh, songwriter who everything he wrote had a certain sound to it, and definitely what
Mm-hmm.
you said of very smooth, timeless. It's a great warm song that I think
Mm-hmm.
really blends into and works well for the holiday season or really any time of the year you can listen to it, but like
Right. Exactly.
certainly right now it's
Right.
a great song.
Right. Yeah. And I agree with you that as you just said, like there's just like the pool of skill was different, and I like to think that these guys and their team were trying to, like, how can I make something that will last decades,
Hmm.
which is a formula that I think, and I'm just being very honest, and yet again, it's top for another day. I feel like that mindset is no longer as like strong in today's musicians or singers or artists. They're trying to be just like the next like fad or the next like hit sensation, instead of saying, how can I make something that will be played regardless if it's like a year from now or a decade from now. it will still it will still have the same exact effect. And I don't know. That's like I said, we're getting away ahead of ourselves. That's the topic for another day. That's the topic for another day.
Another day.
Another day. Oh man. Speaking of that, we were talking about the top billboards and like hits that last the test of time. So we're gonna look at some of the top Billboard Hot 100 Christmas songs of all time.
Here we go.
Boy, he knows. he knows where I'm going. Oh man, he knows where I'm going. And look, we have to admit she is the Christmas queen.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey.
Of course.
She has number one of all time for All I Want for Christmas Is You. And it's considered the most successful holiday song in history. And it's a modern track. Modern. I like to remind everyone that was that 2000 in early 2000s. Yeah, early 2000s. Is it? Or 90s. Was it early 2000s, I believe. She has number one.
Yo.
Right? No, correction. I'm sorry. 1994. I apologize.
Yeah.
94.
So I just pulled up right now the Billboard Hot 100. Right as of this week. So boy. as of previous week, because this week technically hasn't started when we're recording. So as week of December 20th. Yeah. Okay. Number one. Mariah Carey. All I Want for Christmas.
Now. Wow. She's number one, not in just Christmas, just in right now.
Yep.
Right now.
Right
94. Now. The song came out in 1994. And just oh my god.
Just doing it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's you have to admit. I know it's catchy, but people are just tired of it, but it is a timeless hit. She's the Christmas queen. She's the Christmas queen. I'm calling it.
And you have to bow down to her. Otherwise it's...
Oh my goodness. All right. You want to take the next one?
Yeah, so wow, okay. Actually, this is interesting. So I have the Billboard Top 100 right now pulled up.
Okay.
As a week of December 20th.
Okay.
So we're going to compare our list to the current 100 because it's interesting. Okay.
All right.
So number 2 is the top Hot 100 Christmas songs of all time. Number 2 is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee.
Also in Home Alone 1.
Came out in 1958. Its peak was so not too long ago. Peak was number 1 back in 2023. Wow. So this song beat Mariah Carey in 23. Interesting.
Wow.
And interesting, it had the longest climb to number 1 in Billboard history. So it took 65 years for this song to get to number 1. But she did it.
From 1958.
And currently, this song is number 2.
Right now?
Right now, it's number 2.
You got to be kidding me.
No? Number 2. So she's right behind Mariah Carey again. They're right there.
Brenda Lee and Mariah Carey are the Christmas queens. All right.
Yeah, right there. Wow.
That's
interesting.
Yeah, can't get wrong with that. I love that though. Love to hear it. That's
so you want to take number 3? What do we got on number 3 here?
Let's see. Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms, 1957. One of the most consistent yearly entries into the billboards. And you know what? The opening of it is always, everyone can kind of catch that.
Oh yeah.
Like, you have to admit, like, a lot of these songs, besides, the Christmas Queen, Mariah Carey, a lot of these songs are the 50s and 60s. And they're competing with modern music today.
Which is wild.
That is, like I said, I'm very interested to do a deep dive into this if they had a formula and they knew that, or that was the game plan from the beginning, to make timeless records that last several decades after their release
Mm-hmm.
and still dominate. Like I'm just really like, I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed.
And yeah, we can definitely talk about it because I think I don't know if the mindset was different back then. I think they still wanted to like, especially if you were in the pop game back then, it's like we want to make as much money as possible. I think that was still the thing you wanted to do. But I think certain genres were more geared towards timeless, like longevity versus just, let's just make a song and try to make money out here.
Mm.
So that it is interesting. I think it's a little bit different than what it is today, obviously.
Mm.
And we'll talk about that. Again, these are all going to be it's a lot of episodes coming out of this one episode.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, we didn't plan this, right. But we're interested now.
You don't know what you're gonna get on Music Musings.
You
never know.
Pay attention every episode. You never know.
Neither do we.
We plan a lot of this stuff out, but sometimes things happen.
So that was number 3, right, of all time. Currently, they're sitting at number 4. Number 4
right now in modern. Yet again.
So,
look, I'm gonna say this right now. I think modern artists should take this as a lesson. As, you know what, I need to come up with the next Christmas song. I think this is a challenge that I think artists should do today. Let's make the next modern timeless hit.
You know what? What we're going to do? We're going to make a Christmas pop song. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And because we need,
I'm
we got bills to pay. And
we got bills to pay. And all we got to do is make one hit, and we last the test of time. That will pay for itself. I mean, I love the challenge. I love the challenge right there. I'm game. I love the challenge.
All right. So, let's do it.
Well, yeah, we're gonna try to make a Christmas pop song.
You heard it here first.
We're going after Mariah Carey. Oh yeah, I know that. Now that's a real David and Goliath story. I don't know if I could do that, but we're gonna try.
We're not. If we can get in the top 10, hey, that's an accomplishment right there.
I'll take it.
Or even top 100, top 1,000. I'll take.
Yeah, but don't be afraid to dream big. I'm aiming for it. I'm sorry, guys.
Dream bigger.
Yeah, Derek put the thought in my head. Now I'm like, you know what? Let's go. The machine is ready.
Oh man. All right. So we did Jingle Bell Rock, right?
Yeah. Mm.
All right. Number 4. A classic, of course. A Holly Jolly Christmas.
Ooh.
Burl Ives, 1964.
Home Alone 1.
And it peaked at number 4, so that's the highest he ever got.
Mm-hmm.
And it boosted. It was boosted by TV specials, family programming. Mm-hmm. It was played in Home Alone, right? That was also in there. Yep. And it has just lasted generations. Again, generational song.
Like, that was, 1964.
Mm-hmm.
And yet again, as we keep acknowledging Home Alone is one of the best Christmas movies ever, you can debate me on it. It is, when you hear it, it just brings like such a cheerful, you gotta nod your head to it. Like, how do you, like I said, these guys or these people have developed such a wonderful formula to make timeless music that one now I associate with my childhood. Now, this is the 90s when I heard this, but to me, this is a staple in Christmas, like, spirit, I guess, if you want to call it that. Like, I don't want to try to imitate the singing because I'm not really good, but it's always catchy. Like, you always listen for that chorus.
I always, snap my finger and little do my little jazz dance to it. Yeah, no, it's very catchy. So number 4 all time, currently he is sitting at number 15. Number 15 on the list.
Modern
Modern.
billboards. Yeah, yet again, these guys, they have it. They just know what they're doing. And even though they did in the 60s, 50s, they're like, you know what? We're gonna give the new generations a run for their money. Once a
Hmm.
year, we're gonna give you guys a good problem.
Here it is.
Yeah. You're releasing an album this year? No, you're not. Not at this time.
Not now.
That's cool. That's really amazing that they have developed, you know, a way to say I'm going to make sure I will last in the history books. And
Absolutely.
yeah, I love that for them though. I love that for them.
Now this next song
Hmm.
is a favorite of mine.
Really?
Oh yeah, this was close. I almost went with this one, but I decided not to. So number 5 all time
Hmm.
is "Last Christmas" by Wham,
Group?
1984. The group, yes.
Ooh. Dang. Okay. So okay, why was this? Okay, why was this almost in your top?
I mean, it's just so. Have you ever seen the video for this? The music video?
No, I have not.
It's just so. It's very 80s. Everybody like the video makes no sense, right?
Really?
They're they're in like a ski lodge,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like this song this guy wrote about his ex lover from last winter, last Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the video is just like these flashbacks of like him and her last Christmas at the same ski
Mm-hmm.
lodge,
Mm-hmm.
and he's now back at the ski lodge,
Mm-hmm.
and she now has like a new boyfriend or something, so he's just like reminiscing about her. But
Mm-hmm.
it's so ridiculous because all their hair is like 400 feet tall.
Yeah.
um, and they're just like throwing snow at each other, but like not wearing proper gear at all. It looks ridiculous. Like nobody's wearing coats properly, and like
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
it's the most ridiculous thing. But the song itself is great and it's very catchy.
Mm-hmm.
um the use of like synth in there is great.
Mm-hmm.
um and it's just it's one of the most streamed Christmas songs globally, even right now. So number 5 all time, and right now it's sitting at number 3 on the
Right
Billboard.
now. Right
Number
now.
3, yeah. But
Huh.
actually,
Mm. Oh.
so according to all time, it peaked at number 3,
Mm-hmm.
right? But last week, the song actually peaked at number 2.
Get it?
So
Ooh.
last week, it was the highest it's ever been. It was number 2 last week.
Gosh. These guys are
So
just they're they're saying once a year you're gonna struggle to release anything that's gonna be on the top billboards.
now
And
look
for
where
the
look what these people are doing.
I mean the blowout hair thing, I mean, hey, I don't know. but, but the ridiculousness of it, I'm always going to be a fan of anything ridiculous. That's just me.
So
Mm.
80s synth Christmas music.
Yeah, not now when I think about it, yeah, that's literally a formula for Derek right there.
Just sign me up. Just sign me up and send me that playlist at any
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah. Fair enough. I got you. Oh man, but even though we've been diving a bit into the classics of all
Mm,
time, let's let's give back our some love to the modern Christmas
mm,
hits. You know, let's it. We think about you know obviously the 50s and 60s, but there's still hits today.
hmm.
You know, I think like you said earlier, Michael Bublé uh, turned the crooning aspect of singing into like now it's like a staple in the Christmas music or
Hmm.
covers of Christmas music, should I say? And and I like that different artists throw their little flair into it. We're talking about Ariana Grande, you're talking about Kelly Clarkson. They're throwing their little like their flair into the Christmas music, whether they're creating a song or doing a cover. And to be honest with you, I really, I'm really just, I keep going back. Sorry, now I can't stop. I can't wait for someone to create the next hit. I want
Hmm.
it. I love these songs, but I want to see a modern artist just say, you know what, I'm gonna make the next "All I Want for Christmas Is You" type song. I don't know who's
Hmm.
gonna do it, but it needs to happen. It needs to happen.
I think, I mean, I think there's definitely been a few artists that are standouts with a
Hmm.
couple of songs. Like I'm thinking about um, "Santa Tell Me" by Ariana Grande.
Hmm.
It that one gets played religiously
Hmm.
every holiday season.
Hmm.
And it's it's catchy and it's up there, and she's a talented singer, and I think that one will be around for a while. Um, Another one I think about is "Underneath the Tree" by Kelly Clarkson. It's another like really good one. I think that's going to be around. That was 2013. That came out. And even Kylie Minogue made one
Oh,
last year that came out, which was interesting,
interesting.
is what I'll say. It was good. It's not bad,
Okay, I've
but
yet to hear this, but I'm interested.
it's a little bit different than what your typical holiday pop song would be. So
Hmm.
I don't know if it has the lasting power that some of the other songs have, but it's definitely a good song.
Okay,
So listen to it.
I will. I love Kylie, so without a
Yeah,
doubt, I will. I will.
get your thoughts on that one. But it's good. It's good. It's definitely like happy, uplifting, but it's also like got like some interesting like dance beats
Mm,
in there.
I'd
So
imagine.
it's interesting. It's interesting.
Mm, I get you.
And who knows? Maybe music. We're old now, so like music's changing. We're not hip to it as much anymore.
Yeah, yeah. There, and you know what? That's okay. I mean, thank you for making me feel my age, but but it's not a bad thing. Like I like one of my favorite things is always discovering new music and new artists and new bands. So
Hmm.
you know, obviously I'm not in touch with music as much with the new artists, but whenever I'm always trying to look for new ones. So I welcome it. I always welcome being put onto something new, and I'm like, oh, you haven't heard this person or ever heard them? I'm like, no, but tell me more. I love that. Yeah, yeah, I love that. So,
Yeah. I mean, let's see. I think that
mm,
I don't know. There's a few contenders up there. We'll see which one's gonna last the next couple decades.
all right. Well, I'm gonna put my hat on the race for Kelly Clarkson because I just have yeah maybe I'm just biased because I always
Well,
followed
she
her
was
career.
she was American Idol season one winner. So
Hey, you said it. I let the credentials speak for itself. You said it. I just had to. I was waiting for you to say it.
hey, she's the most successful one. So you know what?
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Yeah. So, but I'm excited because Christmas music definitely keeps evolving every year. New artist makes a new song. They always put their own little twist on it. So it's exciting to
Mm-hmm.
hear how they take this kind of classic theme
Mm.
of music and turn it into something that new generations will listen to. So
Right, right.
it's
I
exciting.
agree with you. I
It's
agree with you.
exciting to hear that.
And as we were just talking about, like Christmas music, we usually associate it with like uplifting and and positive and upbeat, but some stuff that could be quiet, sometimes it could be peaceful. And as you said, like when we talked about Michael Bublé, like some of it can be like slow and sad, but I think that's uh a beautiful part of Christmas is that it's such a multi-layered uh positive feeling. Like it's okay sometimes to be sad because it can be healing a little bit.
Hmm.
And I love that with just the Christmas music in general, it can be very, very like it's a wide spectrum, but all, if not majority of it, is very much like positive.
Hmm.
Even if it goes a very unconventional route, it's still positive. I like that about that.
Yeah, and I think they're kind of what Christmas isn't always happy for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It can be challenging. It can be sad.
Yeah.
But I think it is a time of also like moving on and revival in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
songs that kind of play into that. Um, even like even the song "Last Christmas" by Wham. Uh, it's a song about moving on
Heartbreak.
from
Yeah.
an old heartbreak, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, or like "Have Yourself a Very Merry Christmas."
Mm-hmm.
You're by yourself for Christmas, either because
Mm-hmm.
you lost someone or you moved on from someone, but
Mm-hmm.
it's you kind of move on. So it's like a turning over a new leaf.
Yeah.
So the song itself may be sad about a sad topic, but
Mm-hmm.
um, it's up to your interpretation of
Okay.
how you turn that around.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree with you on that. It kind of like lets you decide how you want to proceed with this, like, this song or this theme or this feeling. And it leaves it to the audience to kind of decide that. But I think overall, I think it's always a positive, and it's always trying to leave you with a positive experience, which is
Mm-hmm.
great, which I really do like about that. But yeah, but
And so you have, I don't know if you talked about this.
mm,
You have here "Christmas Lights" by Coldplay.
oh
Um,
yeah,
I've never heard that song.
I heard it in passing, and I'm trying to remember it in my head because it was such a, like, with Coldplay. Obviously, all right. This is my personal. I don't like when people throw so much, slander towards Coldplay. I get it.
Slander.
Yeah, I know. It's. I kind of. I'm not like a huge fan, but I can't help but, like, defend them. But topic for another day. Topic for another day. We'll dive into that another day.
Were they the
But
band with that CEO that got caught at
yep,
their show?
yep, yep,
Yep.
yep,
Okay.
yep,
All
yep.
right. Great.
That was
Great.
negative publicity, and I didn't like
Great.
that. I didn't like that. Coldplay had nothing to do with that.
Oh yeah. No, that was not their fault at all.
That was not Coldplay's fault.
That was
Like
100% that dude.
that. That's the two of them. They did that. That's not them. And I get really sad that it, like, people's like, oh, this was happens at Coldplay's. I'm like, concerts. I'm like, no, 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 no. That's not them. That had nothing to do
That's what
with them.
happens when you're terrible people. Anyway.
Yes, that's topic for another day. But yeah, I didn't like that. It was such a it took away so much. But anyway, regarding, like, Coldplay, it's such a, their band has always been considered, oh, it's a a kind of like, oh, it's a band you could bring your kids to. And I'm like, yeah, and that's fantastic. Why wouldn't you? The fact that they can do that, like,
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, like, and I'm like, is that a bad thing? Like, that sounds like a great thing. That sounds like a perfect way. But yeah, but Christmas Lights by Coldplay, it's a twist on the song. I'm sorry,
Mm.
the holiday themes, which is a little bit, joy, grief, and it's such a I mean, what's also within their wheelhouse in music. They usually have a lot of uplifting songs, but they also have a lot of deep reflective music.
Hmm.
And I personally, like I said, like I mentioned, Christmas Star, which is kind of a little moody, but it leaves you with a hopeful experience. I think I felt the same way with this song.
Mm.
Um, it's it's kind of like I said, it's always in their wheelhouse of a song that makes you just, like, feel emotions, but it leaves you with a way of kind of looking forward. Like it always ended, like, for example, the ending stanza, is it called? The ending song, sentence is, those Christmas. Well, let me actually it belongs all together. Light up the street, light up the fireworks in me. May all your troubles soon be gone. Those Christmas lights keep shining on.
Mm.
Now, it is, like, sad-ish, but that song, like, right there, it ends it with such a hopeful, like, message. which I know that certain people like, they don't like the sad, moody stuff, but for me, I kind of find a way to enjoy that personally. But
Yeah, and I like that twist. So I was thinking earlier
mm,
that really
mm,
sad song that I was
mm,
thinking about. I figured out what it was. So
okay,
the song it's called "The Christmas Shoes"
interesting.
by New Song. Um, it's a ballad,
Mm,
um, and it's about a poor boy
okay.
buying his dying mother a
Mm,
pair of shoes for Christmas,
wow.
but he doesn't have enough money to
Mm,
buy the shoes that his mom
okay.
wants. So the cashier, helps him,
Mm,
and ultimately he gets the shoes for his dying mother. So it's
mm,
it's like a sad song because this boy's
mm,
mother is dying and he wants to buy the shoes and he can't. But it ultimately leads to you know humanity where this
yeah.
cashier helps him out and he's able to then get the shoes for his dying mother.
Right.
But if you ever listen to it, you should listen to it after this. You'll
I,
have a
I,
real
just-
have a
yes, I
real
will.
cry about it.
Derek just looking to make me cry. I get it. But no, it sounds like it sounds sad, but to me, it also represents what Christmas is about, as you just mentioned. Like he's doing this thing because he's trying to provide happiness to the
Mhm.
most important person to him, and you know, I mean, I'm interested now. I definitely can't wait to listen to this. Um, but no, that's a good, interesting song. But it's sad, but I get the Christmas theme.
Get too excited. It's a,
Oh boy.
it's it's
It's not
a
that joyful. Gotcha.
it's a tearjerker.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that word too. But fair enough, fair enough. But all right.
So let's go into our final segment, I guess, before this game here, where
Oh
you
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
have
yeah, I'm
some
excited.
surprises for me.
Yeah. All right.
Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
So how to listen this season? Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I guess this season, right? We're not just gonna try not to just have Christmas music playing in the background, which I know. I mean, I do a lot. I'll just
Yeah.
have it in the background while I'm like doing stuff,
Mm-hmm.
um, whether it's like wrapping gifts or
Yeah.
whatever. Um, and even if you don't, celebrate Christmas particularly, I know a lot of people still have it on
Mm-hmm.
just because it puts you in that holiday spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but listen to it, right? Um, and kind of think about that song. I don't know if you want to talk more about this,
Yeah.
Pat, a little bit.
Yeah. I kind of adding on to what you just said, like, when you're putting up your Christmas tree or your ornaments and, the Christmas star, and then you're just having that in the background. You have some sort of like a warm candle burning with a cinnamon type smell. And it's always in the background. But if you ever and I will just use me as example when I referred to Christmas Star by John Williams, and I listen to it and I just sit there, nothing. It Like I said, it reminds me of the movie, but but I also remember the feeling I had when I was a kid the first time I heard it, and I felt hopeful. I felt humanity. I felt experiencing like that. There's gonna be some sad times during the holiday season, but I love the fact that it tries to aim for, we gotta be hopeful. There's a shining star bright in the light, and that it always makes me feel warm, and it makes me feel like doing something good. It makes me feel like being a good Samaritan. And I'm like, and I ask myself, like, I'm fortunate. Should I do something to help others today? Have I done something to help others? So that's how it made me feel with when I relate to that song. So yeah, when you take a moment to just appreciate Christmas music or a specific Christmas song, just let the song just play out and ask yourself, what is it leaving me with? And I think that's the way I would take it from it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna take part in that. I have not done that in a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna find one song I'm gonna find one song and really
Yeah,
listen to it.
yeah.
Maybe it'll be that really sad song, the Christmas shoe song, and really listen to that one.
I mean, I think once is good enough. I don't. From what you're hearing, what you're telling me, I'm like, this is gonna be
Yeah,
a one time only type listen.
yeah. You don't need to listen to it more than once.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. From what you're telling me, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be heavy, but okay.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, appreciate the kind of focusing us in on this holiday season about what it's all about, humanity around the world, and really listening deeply to these songs and kind of
Yeah.
going from there.
All right.
So
Yeah. All right. Now it's time for the trivia game.
here we
So
go.
yeah, last episode, I was the contestant, and then now I get to be the host. Uh, we're gonna see how Derek fares in this one. It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the timer thing. But
Okay.
I will say, because these ones are a little challenging. But we're gonna start off with the easiest round, and I'll give you like 5 seconds. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
I mean,
No timer, but
timer.
5 seconds.
But yeah, but don't drag it out. We still got people,
Okay. Fair enough.
Right, fair enough. All right. So I'm gonna ask you the question,
Mm-hmm.
and well, this first one's actually, I'm not even being honest. It's a little tough one. You know what? This question has 2 answers, so either one is fine. So let me know you're ready. What Christmas song is the best-selling single of all time?
Selling.
Of all time.
All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey.
That is correct. That is one. There's actually 2. That's why I was like, you know what? This is a tough one. It's both All I Want for Christmas Is You and A White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, I would not have guessed that as the second one.
I think the Mariah has dethroned Mr. Crosby, so that's why. All right.
Okay.
Ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Who originally sang the Christmas song, "The Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire"?
Chestnuts.
Yeah, it's a lyrics. It's one of the lyrics. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Is it? It's like Robert something.
Close. Well, Nat King Cole.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Not
That's
even
why
close.
I thought the lyrics would help, but okay. All right.
All right. Well,
The next one. All right, no worries. Okay. The next one should be a little easier.
okay. You say that.
Yeah. I'm not doing a good job, aren't I? No, I'm not. I'm a horrible host. Which song begins with the lyric, "It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas"? I tell you what, it's very easy. Come on, you got it.
You got me in a spot.
It's all right.
What
That's the name of that is the name of the title.
is that?
Song.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. See.
I'm sorry. I was trying to throw you a bone. I'm sorry, guys. I'm putting Derek through all kinds of ringers right now. This is not fair.
5 Towns College.
No, they don't want to be sponsored for that one.
Not sponsored.
No, they're gonna say like we do not condone this.
We don't sponsor this person at all.
Oh,
We're taking back his degree.
Oh God, that's horrible. All right, next one.
All right, go. Yes.
What holiday song mentions tidings of comfort and joy?
Tidings and
tidings of tidings of comfort and joy.
what?
Mm.
God rest ye merry men or something.
Oh yes. Whoa, that was actually really good. I didn't think you was gonna catch that one. That was good. All right, there we got one. All right,
We're back in it.
we're back in it. 5 Times College. There we go. All right, next one. A true or false question. Silent Night was the first single performed the guitar?
True.
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
Five Towns College. There we
Five
go.
towns.
All right, that was pretty good. All right, so we got two out of that round. That's
Good.
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 Good. All right.
All right, I'm gonna move up to a little bit more of a challenge, but I think these ones you're gonna actually be surprised. You're gonna catch these really easy.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
All
The
right.
next question: what year was "All I Want for Christmas Is You" released in?
94.
Yep, there we go.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I was like, you got this one. All right, and the next one, you got this. Which
Mhm.
artist sang "Last Christmas"?
Oh, Wham.
There we go. Yet again, Five Towns College.
FTC.
All right. Oh man, that was funny. What Christmas song? And you then yet again, I think I'm going to get you throw you another bone. What Christmas song took over 60 years to reach number one on Billboard?
Oh.
Come on, you got this.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait. No, we just talked about it. No, it's not that one. Why am I saying that?
You were right.
It's-
All right.
Is it
Go-
Rocking
go-
Around the Christmas Tree?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. I was like, yes,
Okay.
you were right there.
Okay.
You're right. I heard it. And
Okay.
I was like, just say it. Just say it.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
So that's good.
All
Good. Yet
All
again.
right.
FTC. Oh man. All right. Next one. This one's a little that's another throwaway.
Mm.
Which Christmas hit includes the lyric, "I don't want a lot for Christmas"?
I don't want what?
Which Christmas hit includes the lyric, "I don't want a lot for Christmas"?
Oh, All I Want for Christmas?
Yeah.
Is that Mariah Carey? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yet again, that was pretty good. FTC, let's go.
Yeah, you're just building me up here until you get to like the hard stuff.
Yeah, I'm being honest. That next one's even I was like, God almighty, this is challenging.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
so here we go. We're going to finish up this round. Last question.
Mhm.
What Christmas song is known for the line, "Everybody waiting for the man with the bag"?
Everybody waiting for the man.
With the bag.
Which artist?
No, the name of the song.
Is it? I'm just gonna guess. Is it the man with the bag?
Here comes Santa Claus. Oh man.
I have no idea who sang that.
Actually, I can't remember. I've looked it up.
Oh, here's your own trivia question.
Yeah, I know. No, here we go. I'm a horrible host. I'm challenging him, and here's Santa Claus. Actually, I'm curious. Who was it? Sorry, guys. I'm also doing a horrible job as a host because I can't even answer a question that he just asked me. But we're gonna move on. We have time. All right, let's just move on to the last and final round,
Yes.
and this one's gonna be a little challenging. It's finishing the lyric. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. Come on. I'll give you a hint. It's 3 words and it repeats itself 3 times. Christmas song. That was the best hint I can give you.
I don't know. What is it?
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Wow.
All
Wow.
right. All right. So the next song,
Mhm.
I'm sorry, the next question. Which song includes the lyric, "You will get sentimental feeling when you hear"? You said it earlier.
Voices. No, wait. Hold on. Say the lyric again.
No problem. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear. Yep. That's it.
Voices singing "Let's Be Jolly."
Yep. What's the song?
Deck the halls with. Oh, what's the song?
Yes. You
Oh,
just sang it.
rocking around the Christmas tree.
Yes. Okay. There we go. Love that. Love that.
Okay.
FTC. Oh man. Okay. What Christmas song mentions Parson Brown? Ooh, this one was actually the challenge. I had to think about that one. Forgot all about
Mentions
this.
what?
What Christmas song mentions Parson Brown? I'm not gonna lie. If you get this one, I'd be very, very, very surprised because I barely got that myself.
Winter Wonderland.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Man, that was
yeah.
even I was like, that might be a tough one. All right. Last question.
Mm-hmm.
Which carol includes the line, "Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me"? Where's "Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me"?
Holly Jolly Christmas.
Close.
No.
One more shot. Just because it's the last question, I think you could do this one.
Rudolph.
No.
The red note. Okay. I have no idea.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I thought you had it. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Five Towns College.
Five Towns College. Believe it or not, so I started from easy, medium, and hard. Believe it or not, you did most of medium and hard. You got most of those. Easy, I think you only had 2 questions you answered. Round 2, which was the medium, you got 4. No, yeah. No, actually, I think all of the medium one, yeah, you got everything. And then round, the last one, I think it was just 2. So that you missed. So you hit 3. That's pretty good. That was pretty good.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Majority of the wins. You get majority of it. That's pretty good.
All right.
Horrible host. You got the next one.
No, that was good. That was great. Nice job.
Yeah. Appreciate it. All right.
But all right. Well, thank you for surprising me and making me sweat a little bit. It's always fun.
Yeah. You had me last episode. I had to turn it back.
Well, but I guess we'll wrap it up here, right?
Yeah.
So this will be our last show before, well, I guess the holidays, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
To all of our listeners out there, we just want to say, have a happy holidays, however you celebrate that, however you do that. And we hope you enjoy it and spend time with your loved ones. Pat, anything you want to say?
No, just saying what you just said was perfect. Just maintain, your love with your close, your loved ones, and just enjoy the festivities of whatever, holiday spirit you have. I just wish everyone to have a great time. I hope you just, we wish we can have you all on and, hear everything from you guys, but just want you to know from us, have a great time and enjoy your holidays with everyone. And please take it easy on the eggnog. That's all I'll say.
Yes, and we will see you in the new year.
Yeah, when we come back.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time. Thanks for listening.
Take care.